Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a teleportation system between levels in Unreal Engine 5. But before we start, please like this video and subscribe my channel for more Unreal Engine tutorials. Thank you. For this tutorial I'm going to use this portal static mesh asset and also this kneeling down animation and also this swoosh sound effect. Okay, first I'm going to create a new blueprint class in type of actor and I name it portal_BP. Now I open it up and here from component section I hit this add icon and I add a new static mesh and I name it portal. And here I insert my portal model. Alright, now I hit this add icon again and this time I add a new box collision. Now I place my box collision higher and I scale it up to cover my portal mesh model, just like this. Alright, and now I compile and close my portal blueprint. Now I'm going to create a widget for my fading effect. So here I right click and from user interface section I create a new widget blueprint and I name it fade_widget. Alright, first here I search for canvas panel and I drag and drop it here, and now I search for image and I add a new image to my widget and I drag and drop it on my canvas panel. So here I have this image. First I anchor it to the center and I set position X and Y to 0 and I set alignment X and Y to 0.5, just like this. Now I increase the size of this image to cover my entire screen, just like this. I scale it up in X and Y axis. And from here I set the color to black. Okay, and I also changed the name of this image to, for example, fade image. Now I'm going to create an animation for this image. So here first I select my image and I hit this animation icon and I name it fade animation. Sorry, fade animation. Okay, and now I hit this add icon here and I insert my fade image to this animation, and now here I add a new track for color and opacity. And now here first I set this timeline on second 0 and I set A opacity to 0. And now I drag and set this timeline on second 1 and here I set A opacity to 1. So now I have a fading animation like this. Okay, now I compile and now from this section I open graph section and here I right click and create a new custom event and I name it fade event. Now I drag and drop my fade animation here, and from here I drag a node and search for play animation, and I connect this to this event. Alright, now I compile and I close this widget. Now I go back to my portal blueprint. Now inside my portal blueprint, first I select my box collision, and here I search for uncomponent begin overlap event. Uncomponent begin overlap, exactly this event, and I add it to my event graph. And from other actor I drag a node and search for cast to third person character. Cast to BP underscore third person character, which is my character blueprint. And first I'm going to disable my character movement because I'm going to play an anime montage after hitting this box collision. So here I drag a node and search for character movement component. And here I drag a node and search for disable movement. Now from here again I drag a node and I search for mesh. I get my character mesh, and here I drag a node and search for play montage. Alright. And after this play montage node, from here I drag a node and I add a delay node, and I set duration to 0.5. And for here, for this montage to be played, first I create an anime montage from this kneeling down animation asset. I right click here and I create a new anime montage. Now I go back to my portal blueprint, and here I insert my montage. And after this delay, I drag a node and search for play sound 2D, and here I insert my swoosh sound effect. Alright, and after that, here I drag a node and search for create widget, and here for widget class I search for my fade widget that I created in the beginning of this video. And after that, from here I drag a node and search for add to viewport. And now from here I drag a node from my widget reference and I search for fade event, and I place it after this add to viewport node and connect it to here. And again I add another delay node, and the duration of this delay node should be 1 because my fading animation lasts 1 second. And finally I drag a node, and here I search for open level by name. Now here I right click on this level name input and I promote it to a variable, and I set instance editable to true for this variable. Okay, now I compile and close this portal blueprint. Now I'm going to create a new level for my game. So from file tab I hit this new level and I create a new basic level, and now I am inside the new level that I just created. And now from file tab I hit this save current level icon. First I select location of my level to be saved, and here I set name to, for example, level 2. Now I go back to my default level, which is named test map. Now I place my portal blueprint inside my level, and from this section I scale it up. I multiply the scale by 3 and I place it here, for example, and here I can choose I can edit level name variable from here. And now I want this portal to teleport my character from this level to level 2. So here I simply write level 2. I insert the name of my destination level. Okay, now I run the game, and if I get close to this portal, this animation will be played, and as you can see I am transferred to new level. And I also can add this portal to my level 2. So here I open up my level 2, and here again I place this portal inside level. I scale it up, and this time I insert the name of my default level, which is test map. Okay. And now I go back. I run the game from here, and now I am inside level 2, and if I get close to this portal I will be transferred to my default level. And from default level, if I get close to this portal, I will be transferred to level 2. Alright, if this tutorial was useful for you, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.